Important revisions were made on November 12th to the Pullman Public School non-resident policy that affects out-of-state students and families. Pullman Public School Superintendent Paul Sturm says the student number has increased within the past year. One of the reasons for the revision.
This was a clarification of a policy that already existed about student transfers from other school districts. And so really it's mostly regulated by state law. And so a student who wants to transfer from one school district to another can do so pretty unrestricted, but there are a few restrictions in the law, and those are laid out in the policy. Primarily, the district can reject a transfer student if there's a financial hardship on the district, if it displaces other students that live in the district. In other words, if there's not capacity in the district to accept new students.
The non-resident student policy 3141 will not allow students from out of state, such as Moscow, Idaho students, although it is just a 15-minute drive away from Pullman. District Director James Everman focuses on resident students and says transferring is a difficult situation and hopes the policy will help.
Capacity to absorb and have these students come in, but those 6 classrooms filled up, obviously, with the increased number of students. So we found ourselves really trying to follow the policy as much as possible. And I think the importance of the policy resonated with me because that's when you need a policy. Mm-hmm. It's a 2-step process no matter, because otherwise your emotions start to get involved here. You can see how that would happen, trying to talk to the parents and things like that. And it's not that we're anti people moving in, it's just we need to be able to plan for that with the schools. Teachers, classroom space, all have to be managed. So.
Some that are influenced by the revisions are not in favor of it, including Professor at Washington State University and mother of children in the district, Rebecca Cooney. She believes the policy should allow out-of-state students.
As a faculty over at University of Idaho, and I chose to live in Moscow, but I had the opportunity to send my kids to schools in Pullman, which is Washington State education system is so much better. I would be distraught, actually. I think that I can't send my kids over to Pullman, especially when I'm not happy with the schools and whatever in Idaho. So I think it's terrible if there's room in the classroom, if there's capacity for the faculty, there's capacity for the facilities, all of that. I think that the people should be able to come and put their children in whatever school that they think is best for their child. So.
Policy 3141 revisions are primarily based on the capacity of the school and if the student resides in Washington State.